Hello, I am in my car. We are going to Menards today to just get some stuff for the garden and for the greenhouse. I'm just gonna get most of the rest of the supplies I need to finish the greenhouse. Maybe next weekend or in a couple weeks whenever the weather is decent again. I'm trying to not make as many little trips to Menards this year like I did last year. I don't know how well that's gonna work out, but we'll see. I have a pretty good list right now, but I'm not gonna get like mulch or compost or any of that yet. I'm basically just getting like hardware stuff. I need a stake to put down the middle of my little stackable planter thing and a drill bit so I can drill through said stackable planters, and a shelf to put in the greenhouse, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna head to Menards and see what we can find. Okay, so I'm back home from Menards. I got, I think, everything I needed right now that I could think of. I got a shelf to put in the greenhouse. I got some T-posts for the greenhouse and for the tomato panels for the garden. I got a stake to put down the middle of my stackable planters. I got some more chicken wire to put on the fence because I ran out before I could finish it. And I bought a drill bit so I could drill through stackable planters. So I bought the Dollar Tree stackable planters for lettuce and herbs and flowers and stuff like that. But they are not like the sturdiest stackable planters I've ever seen in my life. But for the price, I couldn't pass them up. So what I did was I went to Menards and I just got one of these like garden stakes. It's just like a green garden stake. It has like a chiseled end, and it's steel reinforced. Like the inside of it is steel, but the outside of it is like plastic, I think. So basically what I'm going to do is I am going to drill holes in the bottom of all of these planter pieces and put this down in the ground, and then just kind of thread them like over the top, so that way they don't blow around or fall over or whatever, because I'm going to stack up 12 of them. So it's going to be like about 5 feet tall, so I don't want it to fall over with all my plants in it. I have a few things I need to do out here. It's just kind of random stuff. I need to get the fencing finished, and I need to get all these zip ties trimmed. I didn't trim any of those last time. I need to like come out here and pick up all these plant markers that are just laying around out here because I didn't pick them up in the fall, and I need to clean those off. The ones that I like won't be using again next year or this year. I keep saying next year, but it's this year. It's in like a few months. So like I just have some of these just hanging out here. They just need to be wiped down with some like rubbing alcohol or nail polish remover or something, and cleaned up so I can reuse them, so I don't have to keep buying them. I am going to be moving all of these stepping stones. I'm going to stack them up somewhere. Maybe out on the sidewalk. I don't know yet. But I'm going to stack them all up because I need to like just rake everything. And I lost some of my nail polish at Menard school. I need to just rake everything flat, and then I can put them back down. But like, you know, last summer I had this problem a lot with the weeds being so close to them, and they're kind of annoying to get out. So what I'm going to do, I am going to just use landscape fabric just like underneath the walkway area. Once I get the walkways put back down where I want them, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna do like a 2-foot like row probably, so that way I don't have to worry about weeds like this situation last year with all of this was very annoying. And as far as weed control for like the actual garden, like where the plants are gonna go, I would like to just use cardboard, because cardboard is a good weed suppressant and it's free and it'll break down. It's good for, you know, your dirt. It's kind of like a no dig method, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get enough by the time I need it. If I don't have a problem using landscape fabric around my plants a little bit if I need to. I don't want to prevent my plants from getting the water that they need because of the fabric. So that's why I'm basically just doing the fabric around and underneath the walkways, because I don't want my plants to like suffocate or whatever. But since I have so much space that's not planted in here for the walkways, I decided to go ahead and do the landscape fabric route. Hopefully after I get this arch taken down and get it reworked, I won't be reworking the way the garden is set up again. So I won't have to move the landscape fabric and all that. So I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm really just talking to the camera so I don't have to do these things, because it's not warm out, but it's not like freezing. It's like 45. But I don't know. We'll see what I get done. I don't know. It might not be very much. Oh, yeah. But I did go to Menards and get the stuff I needed, so that's a thing. It's not like I have to do any of this stuff right now, because I don't. I could wait, but I am just itching to get back out here. So that's why I'm kind of going ahead and doing stuff, even though I really don't need to. So, I don't know. I guess let's just figure out what we can get done out here before I get too cold and go back inside. Alright, well, I got quite a bit done. I got all of the pavers picked up. They're all over on the sidewalk. They're just stacked up. And I got weeds pulled from, I don't have anywhere to put this, from like this half of the garden over here. And I got it kind of just raked out. So basically, the problem in the garden after you grow in it for a season, especially in ground, stuff kind of gets uneven. And so all I did was I came out and I used my hori knife on the weeds that were still out here, filled a bucket with weeds and just like dead grass and stuff like that. Just so I'm just trying to get any weed seeds out of here so I don't have to fight them as hard, hopefully this year. And so I got all those pulled up, and then I came through with my rake, my like metal rake, and just kind of tried to even the ground out a little bit so it's a little more flat. Over here in this arch, it was a little lower in the middle where the walkway was, which is not great for watering. The water tends to run towards the walkway when you water instead of on the plants. It's annoying. So I just tried to rake it out a little bit, get it a little more even. So I'm actually going to do that for the rest of the garden at some point. I'm not going to do it right now. At some point I will. Over here, there's still lots of weeds happening. So I need to get those pulled up and just get this area raked even. Now, I may go ahead and just pull the weeds up and wait to rake, because we are going to be taking this down to redo it. So while the cattle panels are down, I may use that as an opportunity to just rake this whole half of the garden together. Raking around this other arch was a little cumbersome. My rake kept getting caught in the panel. I am probably going to call it a day for out here this afternoon. So, thank you for watching. And, yeah, spring is right around the corner. So, very exciting times happening out here. Hopefully, soon. Fingers crossed. So, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.